Hey, it's Kyle with Mars Heating. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Midea G3 EVOX heat pump. This is an all-electric combination. So this is the heat pump, cold weather, outdoor unit paired with an electric air handler with electric resistance backup heat. So starting kind of from top to bottom here, they come with these 4-inch media filter cabinets that take a standard filter in there. Sometimes we swap this out depending on what tonnage unit, because if they're going with the 14.5 inch, you have to have like a custom sized filter in there. So on occasion we swap this out, but I do like that it comes with it. Has a nice magnet door there, so no tools required for change outs. And then they have their block and lock setup here, which I'll come back to this, but makes install a breeze when it comes to these. The air handler itself here has got 4 fan speeds. So it's got high, medium, low, and super low. It's gonna pick those fan speeds for you. So the way this works is it's monitoring outdoor temperature and indoor temperature, and it's going to vary the compressor speed and vary the indoor fan speed depending on what is actually needed inside the house. So its goal is to run pretty much continuously on the lowest possible fan speed and heating and cooling output, so that it stays just dead even in the house. It's always mixing the air and always filtering the air. So you don't have to go through and be changing gears inside this thing. It's doing it all itself here from the thermostat. This is their own proprietary thermostat. These can be swapped out actually with your own thermostat of your choosing, but there is some nice functions and some extra efficiency that comes with it when using this. This one is capable of connecting to your smartphone. We've got standard programming and stuff like that built into it as well. All the amenities of your, what you're looking for in your Wi-Fi thermostats. Next, we've got a feature that is very underrated. It's not really talked about because it's kind of like nerds like me that really care about it, but it's this block and lock system that they have. So this allows us, I won't disconnect it fully because this is installed, but we are able to pop these and totally separate the coil and the actual fan blowing motor for this. So reasons this is really helpful is trying to get this stuff into an attic. If the attic access is really close to the edge of the roof, sometimes you're not getting a 50-inch tall air handler into there, but you can get a couple of 30-inch tall air handlers into there. So put those back up there, connect them back together. The other nice thing is in Bellingham, we are seeing a lot of really tight basements. Your basement might be this tall and we've got to try and fit this whole air handler in there. So we can actually separate this and place it in what's called a lowboy configuration, where it is blowing down, around, and up through the coil, which we'll put a picture of right here. Have fun with that. So that makes install a breeze. In a lot of places, electric air handlers just aren't an option because the ceiling is just way too low. This makes sure that it is at least an option for you if you wanted to go that route. Here we are with the outdoor unit. We are, of course, on the Mount Baker Highway, so there is going to be some road noise, so forgive me for that, but it will kind of highlight just how quiet this unit is when we kick that on. So this outdoor unit is capable of being connected to both a gas furnace as well as air handler, obviously in the current configuration that we have. This is their high heat G3 version. So what that means is it's gonna put out more heat into those lower temperatures. Instead of, you've heard of heat pumps in the past only kind of fizzling out at 40 degrees. These things, oftentimes we're getting a balance point of well into the 20s with these high heat models. So that is where you really start separating the wheat from the chaff with those really cold temperatures are where you really start noticing the difference between those high performance heat pumps and your standard heat units. The standard heat model from Midea is also, a good option. But if you're in a place where you want to minimize your backup heat, if you're using propane or electric resistance heat, or just don't want to use gas in general, really good option to go up to the high heat unit. Other obvious bonus for this unit is it is a side discharge. So oftentimes we're able to fit this into existing flower beds and we're not having to hang out over a sidewalk. We're able to have a lot more flexibility, specifically in City of Bellingham, where we've got pretty strict lot line requirements from outdoor unit to the property line. This is able to in most houses where you have a 5-foot setback rule from edge of the unit to the property line, most houses have got 5 feet total there from house to property line. So by doing the side discharge and it being a quieter decibel rating, we're actually able to get an exemption and do 3 feet from the property line from the edge of the unit. So that is really, really helpful. Another awesome feature of this is obviously the size. This is a 2.5 ton model here. That is what most of the time that we're using in most houses out there are 2.5 tons. So this is not like a specifically really small unit that we're using for demonstration. This is what more than likely I'll be quoting you at your house. This is awesome because we're able to fit it in flower beds, side of the garage, if you're trying to park stuff there and don't want to encroach all the way out, compared to something like this model here. This is a Bosch heat pump. These are, about 1 foot and change wider, and they also have to be even farther off of the wall behind it. So they stick out, ends up sticking out about here compared to this one, the Midea. So that is extremely helpful. Wait for that truck. That is extremely helpful for us working in most places, but specifically Bellingham, where we have pretty strict lot line requirements and decibel requirements, which brings me to the next point. So now we're going to talk about noise. Obviously, there's a lot to love with this. This is running right now at full tilt. You can you can hear it for sure, but it's like a box fan running on medium speed. That is, if we get a break in traffic here, pretty awesome, considering that's doing oftentimes up to 2,500 square feet full heating or cooling. So that is a lot to love with that. There's none of that loud startup where all the power hits it at once and the whole neighborhood hears it start up, the lights dim in the house. That really does happen with a lot of single stage equipment. With these Mideas being variable speed, it just slowly ramps up to what's needed, and those cars are significantly noisier than what this thing is while taking care of your entire home. So that about wraps up our overview of the Midea system here. Obviously a bestseller for a reason, or many. You're getting a tremendous amount of value for the money on this. If you got any questions, give us a call at Mars Heating, AC, Plumbing, and Electrical, your local professionals.